In my opinion, it's always a good date when the possibility of handcuffs getting whipped out comes into play.
On a first date. Wow.
Not everybody feels that way. Like Frank, who's on the phone for a second date update right now. What's up, Frank?
Hey guys, what's up?
Not much. So you almost got the handcuffs put on you, huh? On a first date. That's what I like to hear.
It's like Freaky Frank already, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun, Frank, your email about your date, but I guess it wasn't?
Yeah, it wasn't what I would love to exactly have, but that's how it goes.
You sound awkward just even saying that.
Yeah.
It just wasn't one of my proudest moments, really.
Before we get into that, tell us a little bit about the girl that you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Jenna.
Jenna. And how did you meet Jenna?
We met through some mutual friends just at a party, and we were both hanging out, and just there seemed to be a little bit of a clicking, you know what I mean?
Okay, so did you know immediately that you wanted to ask her out?
Oh, definitely. She was hilarious,
Oh, awesome.
I love that she was just had a great sense of humor, and she had an awesome smile, and she had this really cute mole. It was between her left eye and her nose. And
Cute mole, huh?
it's going to sound a little normally I'm not really into moles at all. They kind of weird me out, but he was rocking it. You know what I mean? There's something about it that was super...
Something sexy about a girl who's not scared to rock her mole. I agree with you on that one, Frank.
It was like a sexy mole. So
Obviously worked because you guys went out on a date, right? Yeah. Tell us about the date.
Well, I love indie films, so I asked her to see this indie film that my friend actually worked on. He was a cinematographer on it. He was just super talented, and I just wanted to go support.
So how was the movie?
It was, I thought it was good. At one point, I was kind of nervous, too, because I had French onion soup at lunch, and I was I didn't have a chance to brush my teeth, so I was worried, I don't know, if I had bad breath or something. But
all those onions.
she leaned in at some point, so I felt okay, this is going great,
She leaned in to kiss you during the film?
Just to be closer, I think, just kind of lean up against me, but it was just I think she was just trying to get closer.
Right. Okay. And you didn't try to kiss her at that point?
I didn't kiss her, but I was thinking, all right, this is we're going to get a kiss at the end of the night, you know?
Yeah, it's a good romantic move there.
Did you get a kiss at the end of things?
No. Here's what happened after that. So the movie got out, and then, we're driving, and I ended up getting pulled over, and I guess my taillight was out or something. That's what the cops said, and I was just talking my way out of it just because I already have 2 tickets, and I just, I don't want to jack up my insurance.
Yeah. Right.
So I thought I was a pretty smooth talker, and it seemed to be okay, and it just felt different after for some reason.
After you got pulled over?
Yeah, I got back in the car, and I was that was weird, and she kind of didn't really, wasn't laughing I thought she would have or something.
Wait, they had you out of the car?
Yeah, that's my question, too. That's extreme.
Yeah, I got out of the car to talk to the cop because I just didn't want her to hear, anything was going on, and
I thought it was a lot worse, the cop said, get out of the car, that kind of thing.
Gun drawn.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that, dramatic.
Wait a minute, though. Why didn't you want her to hear?
I don't know. When I'm on a first date with someone, I don't want exactly for them to hear that it's oh, this isn't my first ticket. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I don't want her to think I'm some irresponsible guy getting tickets all the time,
Okay.
And so what happened when you guys actually got back to her house and you said goodnight?
So I drove her back to her place, and, I'm thinking I'm still going to get a kiss, by the end of the night. And I took her to her door, and she's just no, sorry, just not feeling it. And I'm oh, okay.
Oh, wait, so you went in for a kiss and she denied you?
Yeah, she's just sorry, it was just weird. It just was kind of cut off.
All right.
And I asked her, I was can I call you? And she's she was just really vague. She's okay. But it didn't feel like she was super interested.
Not absolutely call me. Just, okay, sure, I guess.
Yeah, it was yeah, exactly. She's all right, yeah, whatever.
Sure. I wonder what could have happened from the time you went to talk to the cop to getting back into the car that would have made her seem so cold.
I don't know. I have this weird theory that maybe she dated that cop or something.
What?
I don't know. I just was thinking
You've just been sitting on this, making up stories since you went on your date of things that could have possibly been wrong, right?
I don't know, because I can't figure it out. It was why would you suddenly just not want to talk or not even like accept my kiss.
That is reading deep, sir.
Well, I don't know. I thought like, I was thinking that. I was thinking like, is it my breath? Like, was it the French onion soup?
The breath.
All kinds of
he
things.
slept with the police officer.
Have you tried to call her since the date? I mean, have you tried to reach out to her?
Yeah, and just nothing.
Nothing at all.
Hasn't. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, cool.
Okay, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm actually really surprised that the guy on the phone to do a second date update today isn't getting a call back because he's a bad boy.
Oh.
That's right. If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Frank is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Jenna. And on their first date, he got pulled over, got into a physical altercation with a cop, and then took them on a high-speed chase down the freeway, which eventually ended in the car rolling over 6 times before he was taken into custody.
God, his story has gotten a lot better in the last couple minutes since the last time we talked to him.
Actually, he got pulled over after they went to the movies and then talked his way out of a ticket.
Yeah.
And then after he talked his way out of the ticket, when he got back in the car, she was very awkward and was hardly talking to him. At the end of the night, when he dropped her off, he went in for a kiss. She said no. And then he asked if he could call her again. She said, okay. And then he called her again and hasn't heard a thing. Frank,
Hey, guys.
it would have sounded cooler if you would have done all those things that I said you did, by the way.
Yeah, I guess. But, I did something.
Hey,
At
next
least
time.
I did something.
Yeah. We live to date again. The next date you go on, high-speed chase. Gets him every time.
Punch the cop.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Frank.
All right, buddy. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you guys give out such good advice.
Really do.
I mean,
All right, man. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Jenna.
Hi, this is Jenna.
Hey, Jenna. What's going on?
Not much. May I ask who's calling?
Sure.
are you going to answer her?
I don't know. I mean, you can ask.
Oh, you're waiting.
Would you like to know who it is?
Who's calling me? What's going on?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Are you serious?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
This is so
I'm
awkward.
calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you. His name is Frank.
What?
Yeah. His name is Frank, and you guys recently went to a movie together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Frank told us that after your date, he's been trying to get a hold of you because he would like to see you again, and you haven't been responding to any of his phone calls or text messages or anything.
Oh my gosh.
So Frank asked us if we could call you and find out why you don't want to see him again.
There's no way that this is real.
No, this is 100% real. It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Frank wants to know why you're not answering the phone.
Oh my gosh.
So are you laughing at the fact that a radio station is calling you, or just the thought of Frank?
Just that he isn't taking me not calling him back and he's having you guys call me. That's very funny.
Well, I think he knows that you've blown him off. Now he just wants to know why, so he figured we could maybe find that out. Do you mind telling us a little bit about your date?
Well, I mean, my date wasn't great, but I don't want to talk behind his back, especially on the radio.
Yeah, but it's really not behind his back if you think about it. He's the one that asked us to make this phone call. It's not like we're doing it out of the blue.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't tell him this exact version, but I just can't go out with a guy that I don't respect.
Whoa, that
Wow.
got more serious than I expected it to. I thought you were going to say he's got a weird haircut or something.
Why don't you respect him?
I mean, I don't know how much he told you about the date.
Okay, he told us that he took you to a movie, and then there was an awkward moment when he got pulled over for having a brake light out or something. And then he talked to the cop, got out of the ticket, and when he got back in the car, he said that you were very cold to him. And then you wouldn't kiss him when he dropped you off, and then he said that you haven't answered his phone calls. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you his theory on why he thinks you're not calling him back?
Sure.
Because I guess he's been racking his brain for reasons, and he was thinking that maybe the cop that pulled you guys over was somebody that you used to date.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so extreme.
So you're laughing at that. I'm guessing that's not the case. You didn't date that cop?
No, I did not.
Oh,
He
man.
He just can't figure it out because, according to him, everything was great until he got pulled over, and then after that, you were weird.
Well, he thinks I didn't see what he did, but I saw it.
What did he do?
What?
So we get pulled over. He immediately gets out of the car. I'm like, what are you doing? Stay in the car. The cop's freaking out. He's telling him to get back in the car.
Really?
Yeah, and then he starts, like, crying to the cop to get out of it.
Like tears?
Yes, he's, like, blubbering. He's like, please, officer, I'm on a date, and I have all these other tickets, and I just really need a break today. It was insane.
I'm picturing a huge scene, like the cop with his gun drawn and him sobbing.
No, I mean, it wasn't that dramatic, but they just, like, went to the back of the car and, you know, apparently thought I couldn't hear anything, but I heard everything.
So was he, I mean, maybe he was legitimately crying. Some people get really scared and nervous when they get pulled over.
No, because then he gets back in the car and he's all bragging to me like, well, I really, you know, smoothed my way through that, really talked my way out of that one. How impressive is this?
So
you know?
he was telling you that when he didn't think that you heard he was crying?
Yeah.
Was he still in tears when he got in the car?
No, I mean, he, like, you know, wiped away his eyes, but he was totally, you know, all, like, smooth soccer, like, look what I just did.
What? Why didn't you just call him out on it?
I don't know why I didn't in the moment, but in my mind the whole time I'm thinking, did you just really cry to get out of the ticket?
The cop was even like, this is awkward.
Yeah.
I got to get out of here.
It worked. He didn't get a ticket. I think it's a great move.
Well, yeah, he didn't get a ticket, but he also didn't get a chance to go out with me again.
Well, thank you for telling us your story, Jenna. I do also want to tell you, I hope that he's not crying right now, but Frank is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Frank?
Yeah.
Wow, Frank.
Oh, my God.
Is what Jenna says true?
You thought I was crying. I mean, are you a moron? Like, it was fake. I just
Excuse
tried
me?
to get out of the ticket. It's called acting. You know what I mean?
Did you just call me a moron? I just told them what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, I did.
Are you... Okay, well, now not only are you sad and pathetic, but you're also rude.
Well, what was I supposed to do? You were like, you know, we get pulled over for like nothing. You're doing nothing to help. You're like freaking out like it's like an earthquake or something.
Whoa.
And you know, I
What
was
kind of
about
man
as
are
far-
you? You can't even handle getting a ticket. You just speak to the officer, you explain the situation. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah, well, you know, you could have like gotten out or done something like, hey, you know, let's show them some cleavage, you know, and
What?
Are you kidding me?
Frank!
yeah, that is the least you could have done, you know, like just show them boobs. Then I wouldn't have had to be like get out of it.
So
Did
you're
you just
blaming
say that?
you're blaming her for you getting out of the car and crying to the cop to try to get out of a ticket.
And you're suggesting that I flashed this cop? Are you kidding me?
All she was doing was just panicking the whole time. She was just freaking out the whole time, and she
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Oh
Okay.
my God!"
I wasn't freaking out. I was just sitting there like anyone would do when they get a ticket. You were the one who was totally freaking out.
Yeah, no, I was the one who handled it.
Handled
Like,
it like
you
a
know, it's like-
16-year-old girl.
I was no, you know what? I was proud of myself, and you should be proud that someone handled the situation.
I didn't know what to do. You're sitting there wailing to this poor cop about how you've got all these other tickets and you're on a date, and how can I possibly respect you when you get back in the car?
Jenna, you're obviously not used to going out with a real man.
Frank, are you just really embarrassed? Is that why you're being so aggressive?
No, Jenna said I was crying. I was not crying. I was fake crying. Okay, there's like a major difference.
Oh.
Hey, Jenna, I would love to ask if you guys would like to go on a second date. Jenna, would you like to go out with Frank again? We'll pay for it.
No.
Oh, what are you talking about, Jenna? What good are you if you can't use your boobs properly?
You know what? I thought you were cool. You know, like we laughed about the Ghostbusters and like laughed our tails off, and you're just like, you know, have no respect for someone taking care of a situation and handling it like a real man does fake cry.
Yeah.
I've been saying that for years.
Right.
A real man will fake cry to get his way out of things. Like anytime anybody's
Pretty
been
much.
aggressive with me, wanted to fight in a bar or something like that, I cry and I run out. And that's what real men
You
do.
want to handle this like real men?
Pretty much it.
So that's a no,
Oh, my
Jenna. No
God.
second date with Frank?
No, and good
Yeah.
luck to him finding someone who will.
Oh.
Sorry, Frank.
You know, Jenna, that's fine. I don't care because if I had to do it again, I would fake cry to another cop. Do whatever I have to do.
All right, well, it wasn't a successful second date for you, Frank, but you did help us learn a lesson today. That fake crying is the manly way to get out of things. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I'd go out on a date with Frank just so he could teach me how to cry to get out of a ticket.
Yeah, good point.
If you missed today's second date update, this guy named Frank wanted to call a girl named Jenna. She wasn't calling him back after their date. He thought it was because he got a ticket. And maybe that was awkward. That wasn't the awkward part. The awkward part was how he got out of the ticket. Apparently, he got out of the car, went back with the cop, and started crying to get out of the ticket. Like, I'm on a first date. You're ruining everything. And she heard him crying to the cop and was like, I can't deal with this guy.
And I love the fact that then he blamed her that he had to do that because she didn't use her boobs properly.
Yep. It was her fault
Yeah,
that he
I
had to
mean-
fake cry to get out of the ticket.
Gotta do
What's
what
the
you gotta
point of
do.
having those things if you can't use them to get out of the ticket?
Exactly. She did not want to go out with him again, so he did not get
Shocking.
a second date, which is very, very weird. But we did all learn that real men cry to get out of things because that's what he
Yes.
said. I'm a man, and I took control of the situation. I did what I had to do, and I cried.
Can you imagine them like at a restaurant if like he wants to get a free appetizer?
Just
Like
starts
he's just
crying.
gonna bust it
Yeah.
out all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, hey, he can do it. I can never get out of a ticket. I've got boobs and I've cried before, and they still give me a ticket. So
Apparently,
maybe Frank has something I don't.
You need to learn something from Frank.
Yeah.
If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get a lot of second date update requests in from people who meet at business seminars, at work seminars. Just proves that business people are freaky.
No arguing that.
And those environments, man, are so sexy. Ooh, is that a PowerPoint presentation up there? Oh, yeah, I got something I can point to that with. Are you drawing stuff on a poster board? See a workflow? Yeah. I'm right this way. And Fiona, who's on the phone today to do a second date update, met the guy that she wants to call at a work seminar as well. So she's a freaky business person, just like everybody else out there who emails us. What's up, Fiona? How are you?
Hi, Jubal. Hi, Brooke.
Good.
Hi.
Trying to keep your mind on your business today, or are you just having all kinds of other thoughts?
Well, I'm a little distracted
Yeah,
today.
I bet you are. All right, tell us a little bit about the guy that you want to call today.
Well, his name's Ryan, and like you said, I met him on a business retreat. It was an out-of-town, seminar kind of thing for a couple of days, and it happened over a weekend.
And he doesn't work at the same company. He's at a different company.
No, but we're in the same industry.
Okay, cool.
So we actually ended up in the same groups for a lot of our workshops and just really hit it off, got on really well. And
What did you like about him initially? I've been to those type of things, and they're so boring. I don't even look around me at all. I'm just trying to stay awake the whole time.
It was a little boring at times, but he had this, first of all, knockout smile.
Whoa.
And then once we got into the groups together, he was really fun. He was really funny, just quick, clever.
Business humor, I love it. So one thing that's so exciting about being in meetings is people always have to crack jokes and make the meetings longer.
Gotta like
You were
Was he
being
was he actually funny, or was it just one of those things where it's like, okay, stop it?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. He was actually funny.
That's good.
Everyone was laughing at him.
That's a surprise. Anytime I'm in a business meeting and somebody makes a joke where I actually laugh at it, I'm like, wow, good job. I'm not nearly annoyed by you at all. What'd you guys do on your date, though? Did you go somewhere, or did you just meet at the conference?
We did. No, so we actually, Saturday, we had a 2-hour break, early afternoon. So he said, hey, do you want to maybe leave the campus and grab a bite to eat or something? Plus, football Saturday. I wanted to catch a couple of the games. So we just went to a little sports bar, maybe 10 minutes away, and kind of had a little date.
Was it?
Nice.
Did he think it was a date? Because it sounds like just coworkers,
Yeah.
maybe.
Work lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely wondered if he was asking me out or if it was just that.
But he made a couple of references in the car on the way there that made me think,
Was that where he asked you if you're wearing underwear?
Oh my God.
That's always a tip-off for me. Is this a date or not?
Depends on what
Yeah.
you're wearing.
So it became obvious after a certain point that you guys were on kind of a date.
Yeah. We talked about things that were not work-related, finally. And I always love a chance to watch a game on a Saturday, so it was nice to be able to do that with someone who also enjoys football.
Yeah. Is there like one moment that like stands out to you as really awesome?
I felt like the whole date was great, but there was one moment where, like, I don't know, it was just a little weird, I guess.
Uh-oh.
What happened that was weird?
I mean, we were at a sports bar and there was football on and everybody was cheering, and my family's from the South, so we're big football fans, and I get pretty enthusiastic when I'm watching football, and and I was kind of, yelling things at the screen, and I don't know.
A little too into it?
There was one point where I yelled obscenities. I was swearing at the game.
Yeah.
It was a really close game, and I looked over, and he was kind of, I don't know, he just kind of had this look on his face, like.
Yeah.
I've never heard words come out of anybody's mouth like that.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, what I was saying wasn't incredibly offensive, but I guess maybe for the first time that we ever went on a date, it wasn't terribly ladylike.
See, if you were going out on a date with me, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
I have a rule that I don't date girls that won't cuss, so I would have been like just doe-eyed looking at you like, that's amazing.
Which I think is actually more common than not.
Yeah, I don't want to have to act differently around him than I would around anybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So did his demeanor change after you threw a slew of F words out there for the world to hear at the bar?
Sailor mouth.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, there was just that brief moment of the look on his face, and then he made a joke and moved on, and, that was it.
So what happened at the end of your guys' little lunch? I mean, before you guys went back to the work retreat?
Well, I told him that, I'd had a really great time and would love to do it again off the retreat setting, and he said yeah, and we exchanged numbers, and I texted him and got like the, hey, it's really busy now that I'm back, I missed a couple days, which seemed totally legitimate. And then the next time it was, hey, I'm really busy this week again, and then nothing.
Oh, so you've still tried a couple times and he just stopped responding to you?
Yeah, I mean, a handful, I'm not like stalking the guy, but
Yeah. Okay, so
he seemed really cool. And
Yeah.
I guess I just want to know why he's blowing me off now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would totally go out with him again, given the opportunity, but I guess mostly I'm just curious what happened.
You guys work in the same industry. Could you ruin his career if he didn't want to go out with you again?
No.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Because you could threaten him if you could.
Use leverage.
After
Yeah,
one
absolutely,
lunch
to get a
date.
second date. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. If you're just joining us, Fiona is on the phone. She wants to call a guy named Ryan. They met at a work retreat, hung out one day when they didn't have a lot of stuff to do, went out to lunch at a sports bar, and now he's not calling her back. She thinks the reason he might not be calling her back is because when they were out at the sports bar eating, she got a little fired up at the TV and started dropping a bunch of cuss words. And he's looking at her like, wow, that is impressive. And maybe not exactly the kind of language that you use on a first date. All right, Fiona, you ready to give this stick a call?
Whoa.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Just trying to talk to you on your level, Fiona. Let's do this, damn it.
Wow.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Are you worried about him saying something embarrassing about you?
No, not at all. I mean, like I said, it went really, really well, and the cussing is the only thing I can even remotely think of that would be embarrassing, which, frankly, I don't think is embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't
All right.
either.
Cool, I'm going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone.
Okay, cool.
Hello?
Hi, is Ryan there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Ryan, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show.
What's this about?
You recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to our show, and she emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone because she hasn't heard from you since you guys went out. It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. If somebody goes out on a date and then they get blown off, they'll email us to see if we can get the person who blew them off on the phone. And that happens to be you.
Who was it that wanted to know about me?
Her name is Fiona.
Oh, okay.
And you guys met at a work conference and I guess had some lunch together.
Uh-huh.
And Fiona says that she really enjoyed hanging out with you and wanted to see you again, but you haven't been responding to her when she's asked you out.
I'm just not really interested. I think we're more work friends.
Really? She sounds rad. I mean, she's a girl that's into football. She's got her own career going on.
Can I tell you what she thinks it is?
Okay, sure.
She thinks it's because while you guys were eating lunch and watching football, she freaked out and started dropping a bunch of cuss words or something, and you had this look on your face, so you were very shocked by that.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. She got into it pretty intensely.
She feels like that turned you off and you don't want to talk to her again because of that.
No, that was actually really more funny. Like, I guess her team fumbled, and then she went crazy and she yelled, "F***ing mother bag."
That's awesome.
Impressive.
Yeah, so why do you not want to call her back? Sounds like wife material to me.
No.
Yeah, no, I actually was laughing at that. That actually was pretty funny.
Were you just not attracted to her then or something, like physically?
I thought she was attractive, but then there was this thing that happened that just weirded me out super intensely, and it's never happened to me before like this, where like I liked someone, then this one thing happens, and then I was 100% turned off.
What was it? Because we talked to her and we're like, anything embarrassing happened on your date? And she's like, no, not at all. Everything was pretty normal.
I mean, I guess she thought that everything was normal, like for her in her world, but that was not normal for me.
What was it?
So we were eating lunch, and we both ordered the shrimp.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know.
And so, like, yeah, like we're eating the shrimp, it's fine, and I look over, and she's eating, like, the heads and stuff, but then I look over, and she's eating the shrimp tails.
Oh. Some people do that, though.
I think it's kind of gross, too, but I know multiple people that do that.
You can.
You're not telling me that her eating shrimp tails turned you off and made you think she was gross.
Yes, that is so gross. I mean, you say that you know people who've done that. I don't know anyone who eats the shrimp tails. It's gross.
I know a married couple who both do it.
Some chefs leave it on purpose for crunch.
That doesn't sound that gross to me.
Well, no, that's not even the worst part.
Okay.
The worst part is that she's eaten all of the tails, and then she looks over at my plate, and she asks me if I'm going to eat my shrimp tails. And I'm like, no. And then she goes over and she eats all of my shrimp tails.
Ew. Okay, like, I'm not a big fan of eating the shrimp tails, but then I don't like sharing food anyway, but then to reach across and start eating your shrimp tails, that's kind of weird.
Eating by themselves?
Yeah, it's not like I had an extra French fry on my plate or anything, and she just wanted to eat it, okay? It's like shrimp tails, discarded shrimp tails that you ate.
That's the stuff that you would thrown onto the other plate because you didn't want to eat it because you consider it trash.
It's gross.
Is that the only reason? Because she started eating all the shrimp tails in sight?
I can't get enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, the eating shrimp tails is one thing, but then she's also wanting to eat mine, and that was, like, it. I have lost complete interest in her. Totally not my type.
Come on, that's so judgy. That's such a stupid reason not to call somebody back that's super awesome.
No, that just grossed me out, and I'm sorry, I just can't be attracted to her.
Oh, my God.
That's funny because she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation, Ryan.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Fiona.
Hi.
Oh, God.
So, Ryan, you think I'm gross, huh?
No, I just think that was really gross what you did, like eating those tails and my tails, honestly.
First of all, who doesn't eat the shrimp? Like, they wouldn't leave them on if you weren't supposed to eat them.
Good point.
That's a good point, I guess.
No, they're just decoration. That's the only reason they're on there, and they don't want to do the work of taking them off.
They're not decoration. They're crunchy, which is awesome, and they have nutrition. It's like the peel on a fruit or a vegetable. You're supposed to eat it.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has nutrition that I wouldn't eat. Just because it has nutrition doesn't mean it's good to eat.
I'm going to be honest. I was super worried, but I feel like you're just kind of being a
Oh,
I'm going to back Fiona on this one.
I mean, you can call me whatever you want, but like, I don't need to spend my time with someone who's going to eat like that. That's nasty.
So then you are calling me gross for eating
Yeah, if you're
food.
going to keep eating those tails, then yeah, that's gross. Like, now you even know about it and you're still doing it. That's
French fries. Dude, you don't leave French fries on the plate, do you? No. Even if it's not your plate, if you're there with somebody else and there's a couple fries left, you eat them.
No, it's like you ate a burger and then you decided to grab the wrapper out of the trash and eat that too.
Seems a bit much, Ryan.
I agree. But Fiona, at any point did you maybe have a second thought about eating off his plate, his leftovers?
No, I asked him if it was okay, and he said it was. If he was grossed out by it, why didn't he just say something?
That's a good point.
Because, like, I'm not going to stop you. I want to see you in your natural habitat, you know?
She's just a carnivore.
She's an animal.
That's how we do it in the South. That's how it is. And you know what? If you can't handle that, you probably couldn't handle me.
Oh!
Well, that brings me to my question then. Ryan, would you like to go out on a second date with Fiona?
No way.
Are you sure? I'll pay for it.
If she was, like, open to maybe changing her mind, then I would think about it. But it sounds like she's just going to be eating, like, shrimp tails left and right.
So you're saying that you might be willing to go on a second date if you promise never to eat a shrimp tail again.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should go on a second date with me. We can go to an all-you-can-eat shrimp buffet, and I'll show you exactly how many shrimp tails I can eat. I'll crunch them right in your face so you can hear it nice and loud.
Gross.
It is, they're kind of the consistency of fingernails.
Yeah, maybe I'll clip my fingernails and eat some of those, too.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Everyone is just, like, disgusting. I mean, this is just grossing me out, eating your fingernail. Like, why did I even answer this phone call?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Worst part is that she's eaten all of the tails, and then she looks over at my plate, and she asks me if I'm going to eat my shrimp tails. And I'm like, no. And then she goes over and she eats all of my shrimp tails.
Okay, that's a clip from today's second date update that you just heard. This girl, Fiona, wanted to call a guy named Ryan. She obviously didn't know why he was blowing her off after their date. Yeah. It turns out he was turned off because they were eating some shrimp, and she ate the shrimp tails. Okay, some people like the shrimp tails, some people don't. I personally don't like the shrimp tails.
Me neither.
But not only did she eat her shrimp tails, he had his on like that side plate that they give you. And she goes, hey, you're not going to finish the shrimp tails? And just started eating his shrimp tails. And it grossed him out to the point that he did not want to go out with her again.
I understand, like, to each their own. Like, it's not my thing either. But to be so grossed out that you are unattracted to somebody, it seems a little intense.
Well, you can never get that picture out of your head of, like, shrimp
Yeah, but
shells in their teeth.
I know people who fight over who gets to eat the fish eyeball.
Oh.
I mean, that's like the lucky part of to eat on the fish.
But if it grosses you out that you eat the shrimp tails, then you think about every time I go out with her and we get shrimp, she's going to be eating my shrimp tails as well as her shrimp tails. Somebody texted in at 78592, said, good thing they didn't have lobster.
Yeah, man.
Just start chewing on the shell of the lobster.
This one's going to take a while.
Yeah. Breaks a tooth in the process of it.
A lot of people are texting in at 78592 saying this guy needs to grow a pair. It's only a shrimp tails.
Yeah, I think he's being too picky.
Some people are really grossed out by food, though, and the way and the things that people eat, and they can't get that out of their head. I saw somebody one time eating oysters, which are good.
Love oysters.
But they'd suck down the oyster and then they'd lick the inside of the oyster.
Oh,
and that grossed me out.
That bothered you?
Yeah, I was just like, you got everything out of it. Why are you licking the shell of the oyster?
I mean, but why not, right? Like, I feel like if you're going to do it, you can't be picky about how other people do it.
I don't know.
I'm not licking the oyster. I take the meaty part out.
You shoot it.
And then I'm not like putting the rest of the shell in my mouth and just chewing on it a little bit and trying to suck all the goodness out of that oyster.
I lick the bottom of a bowl after I finish some ice cream. I mean, there's really no difference.
It's a little bit different, I think.
Still weird, though.
Text in at 78592. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever seen somebody eat? And would that gross you out enough? If you saw somebody not only eat their shrimp tails, but then take your shrimp tails, would it cause you to not go out on another date with that person? I'm curious. Remember, you can download our app in the App Store. If you missed a second date update or you just want to listen to all of the second date updates, it's for iPhone, Android, everything. Just go in the App Store, download the Brooke and Jubal app, and you can listen to every single second date update on that.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Embarrassing or not embarrassing having your mom hook you up with a date?
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
My mom has the worst taste in men ever.
Even more embarrassing if it's at a restaurant and you didn't want her to do it and she did it anyway?
What?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to our second dater today. Pete, what's up, Pete?
Hey, man, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. So you were at a restaurant, and your mom ended up asking a girl out for you. How'd that work?
We were out at lunch, and there's just this, like, super hot girl kind of sitting alone, and I guess my mom just noticed that I was watching her, and she said to me, she was like, go ask her out. She's beautiful. Like, you guys would look great together. And I said, Ma, you can't just walk up on a girl who's sitting alone. I didn't know she was waiting for someone, too. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
just don't walk up on them. I think my mom followed her to the bathroom,
Oh,
put
my
her in the
God.
restroom, and my mom gave her my phone number and my email.
That's funny.
Pete, are you more embarrassed that your mom asked this girl out or that your mom has got more game than you do?
Ooh.
Like, seriously, dude.
I personally feel I'm pretty gameful, but I just wasn't in that moment. No, I wasn't
Yeah.
going to walk up on her.
All right.
I understand, Pete, because you're hanging out with your mom. I wouldn't really want to
Yeah.
hit on other people while I'm hanging out with my parents.
Yeah,
I'd
you
feel
know,
weird about
I go to
that.
lunch with my mom once a month. It just didn't seem right.
Yeah, you walk up like, hey, see that old chick I'm with? I'm not banging her. I'm interested in doing that with you. That's my mom. It'd be gross if I did that. But you and I could do that.
It may work. So the girl decided to go out with you.
She did. We went to Green Lake,
Okay.
and, you know, it was like a beautiful day, and since I know literally nothing about her other than her name and email and phone number, that we would, you know, walk around the lake and we could get to know each other.
That's great. So how did the lake walk go?
There were people everywhere, so it was just sort of like low pressure and, you know, really casual.
You felt safe.
You didn't feel like she was going to take advantage of you?
I felt safe. Exactly. I didn't think she was going to hurt me. And we got on a paddle boat and just had more time to talk. And, you know, we kind of did the paddle thing together, which was really fun.
Was there any like weird lulls in conversation? Because it's always hard when you don't know anything about a person.
No, like the conversation was just flowing. You know, I was excited and
Oh, your mom knew what she was doing.
yeah, my mom's got the eye. And this girl is like awesome. She's gorgeous. She's a dancer. She's a professor. She teaches dance. And, you know, she's just way into what she does.
Sounds like you liked her a lot after the date where you're like, oh, man, I got to see her again.
Well, basically, so the way the date ended was after the paddle boat, we kind of like sat on a bench and talked a little bit more. And I said, you know, can I walk you back to your car? And that's, you know, she basically like really abruptly just said no.
Uh-huh.
But then she was like, oh, no, thank you. You know, you don't have to do that. And, but I still walked her. You know, I guess I felt like kind of,
That is,
I don't
you know what? I'll give you that. That is an awkward moment when a girl goes like, no, you don't have to walk me, because you're like, is this a test? Do I need to walk you?
Yeah, because-
Or can I really
So
go
you
the other
walked
way?
her.
No.
You walked her against her will, is what you're saying.
He grabbed her arm and said, come on, we're going to the car.
No, I mean, she didn't really argue. And I was like, I just said one time, I said, no, you know, let me just get you to your car. It's getting dark.
Right.
As a woman, if I like a dude, I will say yes when I want
You
him to
will?
walk. Yeah, because I
Okay.
want him to kiss me.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. And so we get to the car, and I don't know, I just got the feeling that I could go in for, like, the quick kiss, you know?
Yeah.
And what happened?
She cheeked me. She turned hard,
Yeah.
turned hard right, and I got the cheek. And,
Okay.
That's why she said no to the car walk, dude.
well, let me tell you, I've been told no to the car walk before, and it worked out, okay? So,
Sorry, Pete.
All right, you followed her back to her
right.
car. And
You now have a restraining order, but it worked out.
how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since the date?
only 2 times.
And
Okay.
how many times did your mom try to get a hold of her since the date?
You know, I hope that my mother doesn't have her information, because I bet she would have. But more than anything else, now I just want to hear. I just want to hear
Yeah.
back, you know?
It could be that she's just busy.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or it could be that she said no to the car walk and she just doesn't like you.
Whoa.
I'm
Wow.
just saying.
All right. Why don't we
Trying to
just
help
stomp
you.
on his heart right now,
Yeah.
Brooke?
I was trying to find the positive in that, but apparently in Brooke's life there is no positive. All right, Pete, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right.
All right, man, just hold on the phone.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Pete, do we have your mom's permission to do the second part of your second date update?
Yes, you have my mother's permission.
If you weren't listening to the first part of the second date update, Pete's mom actually set him up with a girl named Laura, and they went on a date, walked around Green Lake. When he walked her to her car, he went in for the kiss. She turned her head and would not let him kiss her. We're going to call her right now.
Do it.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Laura?
this is Laura.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Hi.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just getting ready for work. What
Nice.
is this about?
How you been? I haven't talked to you ever.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
Any idea why I might be calling you?
No, I don't.
Well, somebody emailed us because they went on a date with you and they want to know why you're not calling them back.
Okay.
You remember going on a date with a guy named Pete?
Yeah, I do. I remember Pete.
Okay. You guys walked around Green Lake and had a good time. Pete really liked you, and he wants to take you on a second date, but you're not returning his phone calls or anything else. Is there any reason why?
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, there is. So he called you guys about our date.
Yeah, he emailed us and asked us to give you a call.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to talk to him.
Okay.
But
I mean, he's the one that emailed us, so he's willing to learn whatever your answer is.
well, first of all, I met him at a restaurant, and his mom's kind of the one that hooked us up, which I thought was a little weird, but kind of cute. I don't know if he told you guys that.
Yeah.
But I decided to give him a chance, and I went out with him. And this guy had the worst breath I've ever smelled in my entire life.
Really?
I mean, bad. Like, if someone drank 3 gallons of raw sewage, that's what his breath smelled like. And it smelled like a mouse had crawled into his mouth and died. Like, it was so
Okay. Can I say something here? Can I defend myself here?
Hey, Laura, I should probably tell you Pete's on the phone and just heard that.
Yeah. Hi, Laura. Okay, we don't have to talk. Listen, we don't have to talk. I get it, all right? But can I just say, and I think I mentioned this when we were walking around, that I was on the ultimate cleanse, and I had been on it for 3 days, and that bad breath can happen with the ultimate cleanse. And I find it really petty and just childish that you couldn't even respond to my calls because I had bad breath, you know? Grow up.
Laura?
Wow.
You know, I'm sorry, it wasn't just bad breath, Pete. It was horrendous, horrific. Like, I'm surprised you couldn't smell it. And you know what? Honestly, if I was going on a first date with someone and my breath was so rank and disgusting, I would probably realize that person wasn't going to go out with me again, and I would probably postpone it. So I don't think it's that childish. Like, grooming and, taking care of yourself, your mouth especially, is pretty important. It's actually on a high on my list of priorities and things I look for in
believe me,
that I want
it
to
is
date.
for me as well. Okay, I'm a 2-time-a-day flosser and 2-time-a-day brusher, and I just was in the middle of a heavy detox.
So,
and you could probably do you some good to do a little detoxing yourself.
oh, jeez.
So
Pete, you're awful defensive. Did you realize how bad your breath was when you were leaving your house?
I mean, I've done a few different cleanses before. I know what can happen everywhere. It's not just your breath.
Okay.
Things come out of all kinds of parts of your body.
Too much.
TMI.
Laura, I want to know, because your whole date was just talking,
Yeah, they walked around Green. You guys just walked around Green Lake and talked, huh?
and then you got on a paddle boat
You
with
know
the
what?
dude.
I would try to hold my breath for the time that he would talk, but I don't know if you've noticed, he talks a lot. I would say he probably talked 75, 80% of the whole time we were together with this stank, rank breath.
Jeez.
Okay. You know what, guys? I'm not going to stay on the phone and get insulted. You have a great show. I appreciate it, Laura. Best of luck. Goodbye.
Right.
Whoa.
Pete.
Okay, Pete's gone.
Someone's panties are in
You know
a
what? That's
wad.
fine. I could smell him through the phone anyway. Gross.
Hey.
Dude, his mom is totally going to call us later and going to be really upset with us.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah?
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. Pete's gone now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have blown him up like that about his breath, but he's the one that called you guys.
You sure you don't want me to call Pete back? Get him on the phone, see if I can send you 2 crazy kids out on another date?
I'm quite sure. I don't think you guys realized, just how bad it was. I mean, my eyes were watering every time I had to smell this guy's breath. It was so bad.
He probably just thought he said something really touching.
Yeah. I'm making her cry.
This date's going great.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are 2 letters that are guaranteed to make every date more exciting. I'm not talking about S&M. Those letters work as well, but I'm talking about a little B&E, a little breaking and entering.
Oh, what?
That's right.
What?
That is the way to spice up any date. And that's what happened to Maria on her first date, and that's why she thinks she might not be getting a call back today because she broke into a house on her first date. What's up, Maria?
Hello.
How are you?
Are you a criminal right now?
No, it's not what you think. It was my own house.
Oh, that's what criminals always say.
Yep. You just stopped at a house. You're like, oh, I promise that's my stuff. I got to get my TV out of there real quick. But your email said that you think you might not be getting a call back because you had to break into your own house?
Yeah, I mean, it was a whole thing. Do you want to know what happened?
Yeah. First off, tell me about the guy. How'd you meet him?
Well, I met him on Bumble.
Oh, yeah. I've heard good things about Bumble. I have a couple of girlfriends using it.
Yeah, it's nice because the girls have to start the conversation first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And you only have 24 hours to do it, so it's kind of like all or nothing, you know?
It's like Tinder, but you don't have a bunch of pervy dudes hitting you up nonstop, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you kind of eliminate the pervy dude situation. And he seemed pretty cool, and we ended up actually talking on the phone, which people don't do anymore.
Right.
And he seemed really smart, and he had a really cute laugh. And so he asked me if I'd like to go out to dinner, and I
And you
said,
were like, hell no, let's break into a house. That sounds way more fun.
yeah, I actually offered that, but he was like, nah, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
So you guys agreed to go out to dinner. How'd that go?
Well, he came to my house to pick me up,
Mm-hmm.
and I got out to the car, and I realized that I didn't have my keys.
Oh,
no.
That's the worst
Yeah,
feeling.
so this is where the breaking and entering comes in.
Is your house easy to break into?
Oh, no, of course not. So I walked up hoping that the door would be open still, but I'd locked the handle.
Mm-hmm.
And we tried all the windows, tried all the doors, and we ended up having to break one of the windows to get in.
Oh.
How long did this take you?
It was a little over an hour.
Oh,
my
jeez.
God.
That's a great start to your date.
Why did you have to do it right then? Why didn't you say, like, hey, I'll call a locksmith, let's go out, have our dinner, and then when we get back, maybe we can schedule a locksmith to meet us?
Well, yeah, when you say it that way, it sounds really smart, but for some reason that's just not what we did.
Okay.
It's just one of those moments you're like, screw it, we got to get in there right now. Break a window.
Right, yeah.
Did you break the window or did he break the window?
He broke the window.
Like a gentleman does.
Right. He found a rock and chucked it at the window and broke it.
Oh, my gosh. So did you end up getting into the house after the broken window? Please tell me you did.
Yes, thankfully my cat was okay. She wasn't anywhere near the window. And then, it was really dangerous, but he climbed in the window then.
Oh, man.
Yeah, really sweet and nice of him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the best part, though, guys. He got in, and he unlocked the door, and I got in, and then I spent 15 minutes searching the house, only to realize that my keys were in my purse the whole time.
Are you serious?
That sucks.
You didn't dump your purse out before you spent over an hour trying to break into your own house?
I mean, I swear, I looked in there 2 or 3 times, and they were not there.
What was his reaction to that?
I mean, I just kind of tried to play it off. It was funny, right? That's funny.
I would have had a laugh at it. I mean, I could see it being a funny situation, especially on a first date.
Right. I mean, that's one of those things that you're like, when we're married, we're going to look back at this and be like, oh, gosh, remember when Maria left her keys in the house?
You didn't say that to him, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just said, oh, gosh, sorry.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Because I was going to say, if you drop the married thing on him, that might be the reason he's not getting back to you.
No, I swear I didn't use the word marriage.
Okay.
So were you able to salvage the day at all?
Well, at that point, we'd spent pretty much our entire date trying to break into my house. and he'd cut himself a little bit on the window.
Of course.
Not bad. Like, he didn't need stitches or anything.
Oh my
but
gosh.
we just kind of decided to call it, and we said that we would meet up sometime the next week for a real date.
So he was bleeding after spending an hour outside your home.
Yeah, kind of waste your appetite, I think.
Did you guys ever meet up?
No.
Really? That was the last you saw of him?
Yeah. So I've texted him a couple times, and one time he didn't respond, and then another time he was like, yeah, we'll catch up sometime. I'm just really bogged down with everything at work right now. But
Do you really think that he wouldn't be calling you back just because you guys had to break into your house and you forgot your keys?
I don't know. I mean, it seemed like we had fun with it, and we made light of the situation, and I totally assumed that he would hang out with me again. And so I'm just having a hard time understanding if that's really what it was or if there's something else.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Maria is on the phone with us. She had a very interesting first date with a guy named Aaron. They spent the whole date breaking into her house. She thought that she forgot her keys when he came to pick her up. She searched everywhere. Ultimately, it ended with him breaking a window, crawling inside, cutting himself, and then opening up the door, only for her to find out that the keys were actually in her purse the whole time.
Oopsies.
That's the only reason you can think of, Maria. Nothing else on your date. No other reason why he wouldn't be calling you back.
There was nothing else that happened that I have been able to think of.
When he left, he said, I want to reschedule this.
Yeah, I mean, I said, let's hang out again, and he said, okay, great.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, so it seems like he wanted to see you again. Well, he did cut his hand on your window. Maybe he got an infection and is no longer with us.
Oh, no.
Could have happened.
God, I hope not.
Well, we'll find out right now. I'm going to dial his phone number, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Aaron.
Yeah, that's me. Who's this?
Hey, what's up, Aaron? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
From who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you've heard of the show?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Have you ever heard of the segment we do called the Second Date Update?
No, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You're going to get very familiar with it because you're a part of a Second Date Update now.
What?
It's a segment we do on our show where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back afterwards, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask what went wrong. So a girl named Maria emailed us about you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the excited voice, right?
Yeah. She told us a little bit about your date. Didn't sound like much of a date, just breaking into her house basically when you came to pick her up.
Oh my God. Yeah, that did happen.
But she also said that you're not calling her back, and at the end of that experience, you guys had sort of made plans to go out again.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's really a great fit. You know, like it seems like, I don't know, I don't want to be mean, but it just seems like it would be kind of hard to actually date her.
Oh.
Why is that?
I don't know. It feels like we're on different levels, if that makes any sense.
Is it because you had to break into her house because she forgot her keys that were actually in her purse?
No, it's not that at all. That was actually pretty great. I don't get to break a lot of windows. That was really fun.
Oh, so you did think that part, well, the only part really of your whole date, you had a good time with her.
Yeah. If every girl wanted me to break into her house, I would totally be fine with that. That's a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems like an exciting time.
I thought the blood would definitely be like, well, I cut myself and I'm leaving.
Oh, it was super minor, and she had bandage. It was not a big deal.
Okay.
So then what's the reason that you're not calling her back? Why don't you feel like you're on the same level or whatever you said?
Well, so while we were around, like, one of the sides of her house trying to find a window to get into, we were talking. We were trying to have, like, salvage a date out of this.
Right.
And this is the first time we've talked in person, so we were chatting,
So
and...
You're having, like, first date get-to-know-me conversation over trying to jimmy a window open to get into a house.
Yeah, we're just making like small talk or whatever. So we're talking about TV shows that we're watching, and we both love Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Okay, a lot of people do.
Which is my favorite show. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we were talking about it, and she said something that seemed kind of weird early on. She just said it's weird that 1,000 years ago people had to worry about getting eaten by dragons.
But she was joking, right? I mean, that was being
That's
silly.
what I thought. So I laughed. I thought that was funny. And she heard me laughing, and she was like, what? Dragons are bad. Just like that. Just like that.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
So she
still
thought
funny,
dragons were real.
At this point, I don't know what she's thinking. Is this some sort of, is she messing with me? Is this like some test? Like, will you break a window? Do you think that I think dragons are real? Like, it's all some elaborate first date test, you know? And so I don't know. So I'm like, I'm sort of feeling it out, and I laugh, and I think we're having an okay time.
Mm-hmm.
And she keeps talking about like what this time period would have been like to live in, not this universe, this time period. She actually said Game of Thrones is my favorite period piece.
So maybe she just used the wrong wording. Like, there's no way she actually thinks it's like a reenactment from real life.
As far as I can tell, like, she doesn't think like there were cameras there, obviously. Like, she thinks it's like based on a true story, like that.
No.
But then she got into like how it's weird that wizards and witches just like aren't around as much anymore. Like, they sort of disappeared.
At any time did you explain to her that Game of Thrones is made up and it's not a documentary?
Look, man, if she thinks that's true, then I don't want to break her heart. I don't want to crush her and tell her about the terrible world. And if she's messing with me, I don't want to admit that I'm fooled. There's no win situation.
Yeah, I guess you're screwed. Hey, Aaron, I do want to let you know, though, that you might have crushed her.
What do you mean?
I mean that she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation,
Probably
and
mine.
she might have just found out that Game of Thrones is not real. Maria, are you still there?
I'm not stupid. I know that Game of Thrones isn't real. It's not a documentary, but it's based on true events.
I mean, I hope you're messing with me. I hope that this is just a really good joke.
No, it's like the Renaissance, you know, like that stuff.
What?
It's like that show Vikings, you know, like what are you trying to say, that Vikings aren't real?
Vikings are real. They existed. Dragons did not exist.
Well, they don't exist anymore because humans killed them.
What are you talking about, Maria?
Are you guys screwing with me? Are you are all in on this prank?
No,
thing?
we're not at all. I promise you, Maria wanted to call you to find out what went wrong on the date.
I should have known with the window you guys were that somebody was setting me up. This whole thing.
No, this is not a setup. I promise you. Maria, do you really think that dragons existed?
They did. I read history books about them.
Sci-fi and history books are not the same thing.
That's what I'm not dumb, guys. Like, I know that the Game of Thrones story is dramatized, but like dragons actually existed in the Renaissance. You can read about it, and like witchcraft and wizardry was a thing.
Well, that part's true.
Sort of.
I don't know which books you're reading, Maria, but I want to read them.
It's in tons of books, and you can start by reading the Bible because it's got all of that.
Wow.
All right.
I know that they exist, and I have proof. You don't even have to read the books. Like, I'll send you the Wikipedia links that I found, and you can read it yourself.
So you're serious? You really believe this?
100%. I believe with all my heart that dragons used to exist, and I'm afraid that they'll come back.
Oh my God, you guys! Science is not a belief system.
It's the Bible. Read it.
Are there dragons in the Bible?
Well, Maria, what do you think about that being the reason that Aaron's not calling you back, because he disagrees with you on the whole dragons being real things?
I don't like the tone of this whole thing because it feels like everyone's making fun of me, but Aaron is the ignorant one.
I'm not making fun of you, Maria. I haven't read what you've read.
What are you doing?
And I'm not as educated as you on the subject, so I can't claim to know anything about dragons.
No, Jubal
Well, you should do that because it's an interesting subject.
Okay, I will. At this point, I would like to ask Aaron, though, real quick. Aaron, would you like to go on a second date with Maria? We will pay for it.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if she wants to go on a second date with me, but I'm kind of curious where this goes.
Are you being serious?
Hear that, Maria?
You want to go out with her again?
She's fun.
Dude.
You know what? Like, I'm up for it. You know, like, you only get one chance in life to have this kind of fun, right?
Oh, my God.
Maria, would you like to go out with Aaron again?
Yeah.
You guys can hash out the whole Game of Thrones thing in person.
If Aaron is open to hearing me out and reading my books, then yes, I would consider going out with him again.
Yes.
Aaron, can you promise to go into this next date with Maria with an open mind about dragons?
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations, Maria. You got your second date.
We did it.
I love you guys. Thank you so much.
No, Maria, thank you. Thank you for today's phone call. That was awesome.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
For today's second date update, Ember is on the phone, and she sent us an email saying that she looked past a deal breaker because she liked the dude that she went out with so much, but now he's not calling her back.
Uh-oh.
Proof that you shouldn't look past your deal breakers. Like, my deal breaker, if I go out with a woman and she has, like, a family, like a healthy family dynamic. Deal breaker for me.
Red
Yeah,
flag.
gosh.
Yep.
She wants functional families and no daddy issues. Ick.
Huge red flag
Yeah.
for me. Listen, Ember said she looked past the deal breaker. We'll find out what that is in a second. But first, Ember, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just on the edge of my seat waiting to find out maybe what happened with this date. But I'm good. I'm doing good.
Well, slide all the way back into your seat because sometimes these phone calls can take a long time. I want you to be comfortable.
Okay, I'll relax. I'll try.
Okay.
I want to give you a cramp.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about your date.
So I met the guy on a dating app. I kind of just recently started doing the dating app thing. I wasn't meeting guys as naturally anymore. So
Okay. I always think it's funny when people sound like so embarrassed by that.
It's so normal now.
But the majority of people do it. It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
I have friends who do it, and they've met guys they're really into that way.
Right.
So I thought I might as well try.
Okay.
So the guy's name on the app is Sparky. I thought it was kind of cute. Ember and Sparky, like.
wow.
I love it.
Ember.
Man.
I mean,
Just think of all the flame play on words you could have at your wedding if you guys got married.
I like how you're picking guys online, too. Like, his name sounds cute.
Well, I'm all about the wordplay, not gonna lie. Yeah. So,
All right. So you matched with the guy based on name alone.
well, not completely, but it was kind of what caught my attention initially.
All right. And your email said that you looked past the deal breaker. Why was the date so good that you were able to look past whatever your deal breaker is?
Well, let me tell you, like, the rundown of the date first. So we went for swing dance lessons.
Oh, fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he decided on that, and I thought that was kind of cool. And
Dude, that's already a great idea. I already like Sparky. Way to go, Sparky.
And that could go really poorly if you meet some dude online. He's like, hey, I want to go swinging with you. It's, there's two things
Think of that.
that could happen from that, and it seems like you got the best result.
Or not.
Yeah, or not, depending on your preference. I don't know.
no, I definitely got the result I wanted with the swing dancing.
Okay, good.
So, how were the classes?
Well, we both weren't that adept at it, but he was trying really hard to get the steps down, and I thought it was really cute that he was putting such an effort forth.
Right. So, you're having fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Good.
And after that, we went to get dinner.
Uh-huh.
And that's when the deal breaker issue came up.
Uh-oh.
I called him Sparky, and he was like, well, actually, that's not my real name.
And you're like, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
So he was like, actually, my real name is Ryan. And okay, perfectly good name, but unfortunately, my ex's name is Brian.
Oh, okay. A little too similar for you.
Yeah, we ended on real bad terms.
So wait, that's your deal breaker? Is that you won't date anyone with a name similar to Brian?
Well, I didn't realize it was a deal breaker until that came up. And then, it just kind of reminds me of Brian. Like, it's only one letter off. My friends might get confused and, make jokes about it. And I don't even want to think about that past you know?
So wait, did you tell him that after he said that his name was Ryan?
Well, no, because I had a good time and I liked the guy, and I didn't want to be a weirdo and be like, oh, well, my ex had a very similar name, just so you know, and I hope that's okay with you.
Okay, good. I'm glad
Yeah.
you did not say that.
Yeah, and go into great detail about how bad your breakup was with your ex. A lot of people like hearing that on a first date, so it's probably good you didn't go that route.
Yeah, I didn't want to go into detail or even bring up any ex, because obviously that's not cool. So I was willing to overlook it.
So how did the date end after the name thing?
He gave me a hug. Like, I totally forgot about the Ryan Bryan thing for the rest of the time we were together. Good. I have real issues when it comes to that.
Yeah. When he said his name, you had like a look of disgust, and he actually went, blech.
I hate you.
Right. My face tends to give away my emotions sometimes more than I'd like it to. So
Maybe it was taking a little too long to order, and you stood up and you were like, you never know what you want when we get here. You're always changing your mind, Brian. This is another problem with you.
Right. Maybe the PTSD kicked in. I don't know.
Could've. Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, deal breakers are kind of a funny subject when you talk about dating.
Mm.
Like, Brooke, do you have any deal breakers?
No, I was always pretty open. I
So
mean,
basically, if a
remember,
guy wouldn't sleep with you,
Yeah.
the guy wouldn't sleep with you, that's a deal breaker?
Yeah, I dated guys with missing front teeth, ones that lived in their car. I mean, hey, I was willing to look past really anything.
Literally.
Yeah.
Very accepting.
I would not say it's a good thing, but it was my thing.
People tend to be a little bit more particular, like Ember, who's on the phone for a second date update right now, and she was willing to look past a deal breaker to try to get another date with the dude we're about to call. Just to remind everybody, Ember went out with a guy named Sparky. That's his nickname. She didn't know that his real name is actually Ryan, and it's really close to her ex-boyfriend's name, Brian, and that was the deal breaker. She felt really uncomfortable about that, but she was still like, whatever, I'm going to still try to go out with this guy, and now he's not calling her back.
Ember, when we were talking earlier, I didn't hear, what do you like so much about Ryan? Like, why were you willing to look past this deal breaker?
We just got along. He seemed smart. We had great conversation, and I just thought there was a spark. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you were giddy, is what you were saying.
I liked him. Like, I was into it. Not gonna
Until
lie.
he reminded you of your ex. And then...
But it was just a name, nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
So
Well, we'll give him a call right now and see if we can figure out why he's not calling you back. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ryan?
This is Ryan.
Ryan, how are you, man? My name is Jubal from a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
What is that?
The radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's the show where we do fun and wacky calls. I don't know if you've heard it before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I've heard of you guys.
Okay, cool. Have you heard any of the fun and wacky calls we do? Because that's kind of what we're known for, fun and wacky calls. So this is one of them.
God, that sounds so lame when you describe it like that.
I mean, is it going to be fun or is it going to be wacky?
Who knows? Maybe both.
What's going on? I don't really get why everyone's laughing.
I can understand that. It probably makes no sense to you at all. Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update, and you went out on a date with a woman named Ember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ember.
And Ember emailed us because she said she liked going out with you, but she hasn't heard back, so she's wondering if she did something wrong.
I don't know if I should talk about that.
Can you at least tell us whether or not you had a good time on your date with Ember? I mean, that's not really that personal.
Yeah, I guess we had an okay time.
Oh, what a sell.
Sounds
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah,
Man.
it sounds like you were miserable the entire date, were you?
I wasn't miserable. I guess I was just kind of confused.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Ember emailed us because she's willing to hear whatever you have to say. She wants to know.
She said that she wants to know the reason.
Yeah.
She's actually the one that's confused. She thought you guys had a fantastic time.
So can you just tell us what you were confused about? Like, if it's not embarrassing about you.
Okay. I mean, I show up and she's all orange.
Orange? Like the color?
Yeah, like the color.
Like a bad spray tan or something?
I mean, amongst other things, yeah. Like her skin was orange, her hair was orange, and all her clothes were orange.
Her hair was even orange?
What?
Yeah.
So wait, is that different from what her profile pic was on her dating account?
Well, I mean, she had like orange hair in her picture, but like I couldn't see her clothes. Like her clothes weren't orange, you know?
Okay, but so she has orange hair, and then she decided to wear orange on your date.
Yeah. She wore
a maniac, Ryan. I don't even know how you felt safe.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just strange that like everything's orange, you know?
So wait, literally orange, the color orange is the reason that you don't want to go out with her again?
Yeah, and it wasn't just that she was wearing all orange. She ordered orange food for dinner.
What? What do you mean?
What kind of orange food?
I mean, like she ordered carrots. Like we went out to dinner, she ordered carrots.
Okay, so she likes carrots. What else?
Okay, so she ordered carrots, then she ordered butternut squash soup.
That's particular.
Yeah, that's very particular and
Which,
very
I mean,
orange.
those are both like apples. That's not a meal. She ordered like 2 apps. That's not even, you know.
Which is a crime in and of itself. Like, get an entree for God's sakes.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear she's going out of her way to order orange food.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And she never brought up her obsession with orange.
No, she just like went on like she was dressed like a normal person and like didn't have orange hair and orange skin and acted normal.
Are you curious at all why the orange?
I mean, yeah, like obviously I wanted to know, but like I couldn't ask her. It's like a rude thing to ask on a date. It's like, hey, why are you all orange? You know?
Yeah, I guess that is kind of rude.
Yeah.
But I know how we can figure it out because she is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, probably on an orange phone. I'm not sure. But Ember, are you still there?
Yeah. Hi, Ryan. What's up?
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were there.
Well, I am. So.
Ember, are you obsessed with orange, or did it just happen to be a day where you wore an orange outfit because it matched?
I mean, I don't think I'm obsessed with orange. I like orange. I like to match. Sometimes I wear orange, sometimes I don't. I wanted to show my personality, and my favorite color is orange.
But like, why did you order orange food then? Like, did you do that on purpose? Were you trying to send a message?
No, a message to who? The other orange people? Like...
I'm letting everybody in this restaurant know that I'm down for the orange.
I mean, you just kind of went on like you're dressed like a normal person, but you're not. You're an orange person.
I'm not an orange person. I like the color orange. I thought it looked good on me. And yeah, orange is one of my favorite colors. Why is that a problem?
Sorry, it's just like overwhelming. I showed up and like you're all orange and it just took me by surprise.
Seriously, your deal breaker that I wore orange? Because I had a deal breaker too, and I looked past mine.
What was your deal breaker?
It was your name. I just got out of a bad relationship a little while ago with someone named Brian, so it's a little close to home, the whole Ryan thing.
Okay, well, that's like one little thing. Like, your whole life is orange. That's different.
My whole life is not orange. But I looked past my deal breaker. That's the point of what I'm trying to say. You need to be able to look past the orange thing.
I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know what the extent of your orangeness is.
I don't understand this argument. Like, we're arguing about a color, literally. The color of my outfit, the color of the food, like, whatever. I mean, I thought we had a good time. Didn't you have a good time, Ryan?
I guess I did, but I don't know if I can, like, look past this.
What? Are you being serious, Ryan? Like, what if she was wearing all black? I mean, that's something people do all the time, or all blue, or all red.
Yeah, well, you know, like, purple's my favorite color, but you don't see me wearing all purple and, like, ordering eggplant, you know? I guess it's just the fact that, like, she never talked about it, and I felt like I couldn't ask about it, and, like, it was all I could think about is just, like, why she was all orange, you know?
So I'm telling you now, it was honestly just a coincidence that it all happened that way. I just like the color orange, not 24/7 orange. It's just you happen to catch me on an orange day, I guess. Can't you look
Yeah,
at that?
Ryan, you caught her on an orange day. Let's try and do a different color. Would you go out with Ember one more time for a second date? We'll pay for it.
I don't know.
What if she didn't wear orange?
Yeah. I mean, that's a really simple solution.
Yeah, I won't wear orange if you go out with me again. Like, wasn't I like a juicy, like hot orange at least?
I mean, if you wear like a mix of colors, you know, like a normal, like a diversity of colors.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you have a diverse outfit.
That is
So,
such
Ember,
a weird request.
You're willing to go through your closet and see if you have multiple colors to wear that night, so you're not wearing all of one color. You're sure you have that ability?
Oh my God, I'm not colorblind, okay? I definitely have that ability, so I'm putting myself out there. Would you please go out with me again? I think we could get past this issue.
Oh, see?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's a yes? You'll do it?
Gosh.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Awesome.
Hey, aren't you glad that worked out?
Oh, man.
Too soon.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, Lydia, let's start today's second date update off with a little game I like to call Creepy or Not Creepy.
Okay.
Meeting a dude online. Creepy or not creepy?
Not creepy.
Meeting that same dude at a park.
Not creepy public place.
How about at night?
We're leaning towards creepy now.
Okay. That's where Justin went on his first date with Erica. Justin, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's everything going?
Yeah, it's cool, man.
We got your email, and it said that you met Erica online. Your first date was at a park at night. Was that your suggestion?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it wasn't like that.
Okay. You can see how that could come off a little creepy, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, it got dark. I guess kind of quicker than I expected.
Like dark in the creepy way, or like literally?
No, like we got there like at 6 or whatever, and then it got really dark.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's not that weird to meet somebody at a park for a first date, is it? I don't know. I always go for like a restaurant or something else. What were you planning on doing with her at the park? I mean, we got like bring a Frisbee with you? Like, what was your plan?
Well, no, just to talk and walk.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Get to know each other.
Yeah.
How did the date go?
It's really cool. But, you know, like I said, it got dark, and then it got cold. So we went to the car, and on her profile said that she likes gummy bears. So I had some gummy bears in my glove compartment.
All right, Justin, hey, man. Like, I get what you're trying to do, but you can see how that would come off kind of weird to be like, hey, meet me at the park. You want to come back to my car? I got some gummy bears in there. Try to lure her back to your vehicle with gummy bears.
But I didn't tell her I had gummy bears. I wanted to surprise her.
All right. That's better. I was picturing you be like, hey, there's gummy bears in my car. You want to come check it out?
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, so that didn't happen. All right, so you guys went back to your car and hung out, and did she appreciate the gummy bears?
No.
Oh, man.
She got weird. Like, she got anxious and was like, I don't feel comfortable. And then she got upset, you know?
She got upset. Like, how did she get upset with you?
When she was in the car, it was just kind of different. And then I was like, I'm going to surprise her with these gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
And, like, they were in the glove compartment, so I had to reach over and get them.
Oh, no.
I thought she was just going to be happy, you know?
I'm already creeped out.
Meeting a stranger in the park and then going back to his car, and then he suddenly reaches for the glove compartment while you're in there. I can understand why she got a little disturbed, Justin.
Well, she never even got a chance to see the gummy bears. Because when I reached over to get the gummy bears, she screamed.
Oh.
And was like, you pervert. And then she just jumped out of the car.
Yeah, I know.
I could see that.
Nobody is surprised by that, man.
No.
I mean, if she would have waited a half a second, she would have seen that I was getting gummy bears and not, like,
Yeah.
on top of the heel.
That's what a lot of people are saying. I was waiting to see if he had gummy bears, and then the story goes horribly wrong.
Oh, God.
But I did. I had the gummy bears.
But I actually did.
I really did, I swear.
She just laughed.
I picture her like a cartoon character. There's just a little cloud of dust left behind, and your door hanging wide open.
Well, I was like, hey, what's wrong? Out the car window.
That's awesome.
Oh, man. And I'm just going to take a wild guess and say she hasn't returned any of your calls at all. Like, you haven't heard a word from her since.
Well, my phone calls keep going to voicemail.
Yeah.
Weird.
I'm surprised she hasn't sicked the cops on you or anything at this point.
All right, man. I'm gonna guess that you creeped her out.
Yeah, I guess I did. But that's why I need your help. I'm not a bad guy. I just screwed up on the first date.
Okay.
Really bad.
Yeah. Very, very bad. What, you think she's gonna be on an episode of Law and Order SVU instead of a first date? That's how you know it went wrong. All right, man. We're gonna play a song, come back, call her, see if we can make things better for you. Okay?
Cool.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what? Honestly, I don't even care if we get the girl on the line for the second date update. I'm just glad that we got to hear about the first date. Probably one of the most entertaining first dates I've ever heard of.
Oh, yeah.
Justin met Erica at the park at night. It got a little cold. They decided to go back to his car to hang out. He had gummy bears in his glove box to give her because he found out that she likes gummy bears. Went to reach for the glove box. She thought he was a pervert, yelled at him, jumped out of the car and ran away, and has never been heard from since.
Kind of all seems like a romantic comedy you could see starring like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Or something you would see on the evening news.
Yeah, true.
Justin, are you ready to call Erica?
I just want to tell her that I had the gummy bears.
And that you're not some sort of perv.
And I'm not a pervert.
All right, man. We're going to call her right now, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, is Erica there?
this is she.
Hey, Erica, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. We do a morning show.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
Because a friend of mine recently went on a date with you, and you've been blowing him off, and he wants to know why. So I said, why not call her and ask?
Oh my God. For real?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You been on a bunch of dates in the last couple weeks?
No, just one.
So you know who I'm calling about then.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your date with Justin. Did you enjoy yourself?
What exactly did he tell you?
He said that you guys had a miscommunication, to say the least. He told us that you met at the park and whatever, you went back to his car, and the night ended with you calling him a pervert and then running away from his vehicle.
Yeah.
Wow, he actually told you that. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I can't believe he told you that. Yes. That is how the date ended.
Were you actually like scared legitimately? I mean, first he asked you to meet him in a dark park and then...
Yeah. I figured we'd maybe meet there and go somewhere else or do something date-like. But no, the idiot that I'm on an internet date with a stranger at a park in his car while he's playing R. Kelly on the radio.
Oh, he was?
Nice. My mind's telling me no.
My body.
Man, what a mood setter.
Erica, obviously, the date was not an ideal situation.
No.
And believe me, if I would have been in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. But there is a reason that he was reaching for his glove box, and it isn't.
I saw the reason in his pants.
Oh, what?
Erection.
Wait.
Everything before that was screaming, get out, get out, get out of this. And then I see that. He reaches over to the glove compartment, and I just run.
Wait, okay.
Boner?
Can I rewind? Let's rewind just a second, because I was about to tell you that the item in his glove box was innocent, but then you decided to put something else out there. He was excited about your date.
Oh.
Yes.
Right there in the park.
Yes. Creepily
excited for I don't know what. I wasn't about to find out.
You know that for sure.
All of a sudden, I see that. He reaches over to the glove compartment for I don't know what rope, duct tape.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know what he has in there. And as he's reaching, he actually says, I've got something I really want to show you.
This is
I can't believe
worst date ever.
Poor guy.
Poor girl.
Yeah, poor both.
Either way, just all around, just a bad situation. Hey, Erica, Justin is actually on the phone right now, listening.
Oh, my God.
Justin,
hey,
we're going to get to what's in the glove box in a second. But is what she's accusing you of true? Were you...
I just wanted to give her the gummy bears.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
We know that.
No, let him explain.
We got to, yeah.
Is that what they call it? Is that what they're calling it now? Gummy? That's
I didn't have an erection, all right?
Erica, let me explain. He had gummy bears for you in his glove box. That's what he was reaching for because he knows that you like gummy bears. So he's going to be like, hey, here's some gummy bears.
Wasn't that in your profile?
Well, yeah, I like it for a daytime snack, not for bait for an elementary child.
Erica, that doesn't change your opinion of Justin at all, that he was going for gummy bears and not anything strange.
No, it's kind of creepier.
It's actually worse. Okay.
I can kind of see that because if one thing goes wrong, it's like, all right. But if all these things go wrong on a first date.
Yeah. And Justin, you can say that you weren't ready for action.
Just for the record, I wasn't aroused. But, I mean, if I was, is there a crime in that? You're an attractive woman.
What do you want me to do? You were hot.
It's the girl's fault. You were asking for it the way you dress like
Erica,
that.
dress down a little bit next time. Maybe don't do your hair so much.
Maybe you wear sweats next time.
There's a difference. It's a nice compliment. Hey, you look nice today. Or here's my big, gigantic...
Hey, Justin.
At least she thinks it's big.
Yeah, I was going to say, at least she used the word gigantic, which is good for you.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't have an R. Kelly CD in there. It was just on the radio.
It's a bad coincidence.
All right. Yeah.
Another bad coincidence.
Everything horrible worked out for you.
My God.
Well, Erica, I know that Justin would like to see you again. Would you be interested in going on a second date with Justin? We will pay for it.
Oh, good God, no.
Oh, man.
No,
You
not.
won't even go on a date for free?
Not if you paid me.
Oh, no.
All right. So there's no way, Erica, that you'll go out with Justin again.
No.
Dang it.
Sorry, Justin.
That's cool.
You just can't go back sometimes from places.
Think about that the next time you go out on a date, okay?
Next time you go on a date, just don't be you.
Don't be you.
That's a little harsh.
Just remember that, Justin. Next time you go out, be somebody different.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The gym is a great place to meet women. You just go in there, you make a wrong turn on your way into the locker rooms, and then boom, you end up in the ladies' locker room, and there's tons of women around for you to meet.
Oh, yeah, we're just waiting for you in
And it's
there.
like, I can't go anywhere. I'm in my towel. I got to hit the showers, ladies. Let's have a convo. That's where the girl who's on the phone today for a second date update met the guy that she wants to call. She was taking a shower at the gym, and he just popped up from behind her and was like, hey, what's up?
No way.
That is not true.
Right, Nicole? Is that how you met this guy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you said in your email that you met him at the gym, and like I was just thinking the standard.
Oh my God. I was like, is he talking about someone else?
No, that's you, Nicole.
So you actually met him in a different way at the gym. That's weird.
Yes.
So what's this guy's name?
His name is Preston.
Whoa,
Sounds like you
Why
like that
is
name a lot. Like,
fancy? I had a crush on a guy named Preston once.
Preston. It just sounds nice.
I don't know, just the way you said it though, Nicole. His name is Preston.
Oh my God.
So how did you meet Preston?
So I met Preston at the gym. He was playing a game of pickup basketball, and I was working on the machines. And so, like, I guess the ball strayed where I was, and so I just threw it back. And, I watched a little bit, and then afterwards he came around and started talking to me. No one was in the shower.
Everyone had their clothes on.
It's a pretty boring story, Nicole.
Sorry.
That's all right. So you guys struck up a conversation at his basketball game or whatever?
Yeah. And, we exchanged numbers, and he said, like, oh, let's hang out this weekend, like, right away. So I was excited. And
Can I just say that's impressive? Because when I go to the gym, I am like a sweaty, sloppy, disgusting mess.
I was too.
I don't believe that if he's hitting on you. I think he still looks cute.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Guys will literally walk around the gym and hit on girls nonstop.
I guess they figure, like, if this is as bad as it gets, I don't know.
Yeah. Starting from the bottom.
So your email also said that you actually haven't been out on an actual date with this guy. Why are you calling to do a second date update?
I know. Okay, well, right away he was like, I really want to meet up with you. And I was like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been talking like via text for like 2 weeks now. It's like text, a couple of long conversations. But I kid you not, he has put this off like 5 times, and not like casual, whatever, but like we actually set dates, and then he'll just be like, oh, something came up, I need to push it. Then the next time, oh, it looks like it's going to be, a couple of days. Oh, no, actually it's going to be next week.
Oh, man.
And, after the 4th time, I was like, hey, if you're not interested, it's totally cool. I'm not trying to like, whatever. But he's like, no, I really want to meet you. So then the 5th time he pushed it like another couple of days, and I don't know what to do, because I already, I offered to kind of like let him off the hook.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I Facebook stalked him. I can't find anything on him.
Because you immediately think that he's in a relationship, right? That's like my immediate thought. Like, obviously,
that's what I thought. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like on Facebook, it says he's single, but I can't find anything else. So it's not like he's really active, and I can verify. Maybe that's just like a placeholder page or something.
It just keeps blowing you off every time you guys set a date.
Yeah, and it's getting kind of annoying. Like, I kind of don't want to even deal with it anymore, but I really like him. Like, I like him more now than before, because we've had a few, like, long text messages, and he seems really cool. Like, he's volunteering for Toys for Tots. I mean, like, come on.
Maybe he's just stringing you along. He's trying to play the hard-to-get game. Like, yeah, sorry, my schedule's super packed.
Ew.
We'll go out in a month just to, get you on the hook.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, like, show up at the Toys for Tots events and embarrass myself. No, like, I need your help.
What are some of the reasons he's given for pushing the dates back?
Well, this is the thing. He won't even, like, be specific, which is what made me really suspicious. Like, it couldn't be more suspicious than if he said, oh, my apartment's on fire or something stupid. It's like, there's nothing. It's just like, oh, something came up. My schedule got packed, blah, blah, blah. I need to push this. It looks like it's, what is it? I don't know. Is he like a secret agent or something?
Maybe.
That'd be the best case.
I mean, yeah, maybe if I was Angelina Jolie, it's like, you like Mr. and Mrs., but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you have a theory on it. You always have some sort of theory when you're talking to someone and they keep blowing you off. At least I know I do. And you're like, why are they doing this?
Well, I mean, like, before I actually came out and asked him, I thought he was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like we text a lot, too. And if he was, like, his girlfriend would be really suspicious. Why is he always texting someone?
Right. So you're texting, like, multiple times a day?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, I feel like if he was in a relationship, it would have to be, like, a long-distance relationship or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, see, I don't like speculating like this, because then I feel paranoid.
Right, totally.
Now you're getting even more worried. What do you guys talk about when you text?
Like, all kinds of stuff. The other day he texted me this adorable cartoon that he drew for his niece's birthday, and I was like, oh, that's so cute.
This guy is pouring it on.
Yeah, you think
I'm
so?
going to volunteer for Toys for Tots. So, by the way, I spent 7 hours painting something for my niece.
It's just like a pencil drawing, but yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Nicole is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Preston.
Even you say his name.
And Preston is a man among men, according to her.
Oh, my goodness.
He volunteers for Toys for Tots. He spends hours making art pieces for his little nieces to enjoy. She met him at the gym, and they've been texting back and forth. They haven't gone out on an actual date yet, and she's wondering why she keeps getting blown off, and I think I figured it out. Nicole?
Yes?
I think that the man that you described, Preston, is actually an angel.
Oh?
And he's been so busy up in heaven whispering in God's ear about the problems in today's society. And once he gets that solved, he'll come back down to earth to take his rightful place in your heart and take you out on a proper date.
This is so embarrassing. I hope he never hears this.
He never hears this. This is so embarrassing.
So you don't
Oh
think
God,
my theory is
Nicole.
right, that he's actually an angel?
No, I just hope he's not a cheater.
Well, he might be a cheater because he might be cheating on you with God. He's got a higher love. All right, anyway, I'll stop with that. But yeah, we're about to call him right now and find out why he's just been leading you on via text message.
Okay, don't use that music.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that music either, Nicole, but I have a feeling as soon as he answers, it's just going to start. Because he sounds like such a great dude. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Preston, please?
Yeah, this is Preston.
Hey, Preston, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show.
What are you guys doing?
I'm calling because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's a girl named Nicole who you met at the gym.
Nicole emailed you about me?
She did. She emailed us because she says that you guys met and have been hitting things off via text message, but you haven't gone out on an actual date and you keep rescheduling. So she thinks that you're blowing her off, and she wanted to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if, in fact, you don't want to go out with her.
No, I do want to see her.
What?
That's why she and I have been texting so much.
But if you want to see her, then why do you keep changing the date on her and being like, oh, I can't do this day, and maybe a couple days, and then you end up pushing that date back too?
I don't really understand what's with all the questions. If I need to clear all this up with Nicole, I'll just do it straight up with her, and we don't have to go through you guys.
Yeah, but Nicole asked us to call you. Do you like her? You think that she's cool?
I said yes already. Yeah, I like her.
Okay, well, you're on the verge of losing her because you've blown her off so many times.
What are you talking about?
Come on, like, you know how it is. If somebody blows you off constantly, eventually you're going to be like, all right, fine, they don't want to go out with me. I have a feeling that Nicole is right at that point.
Well, again, I'm going to go ahead and just deal with her, and I don't feel like we need to go through a radio station.
Yeah, but she said you haven't given her a straight answer.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Just seems weird.
Do you feel bad about it or something?
Do I feel bad about what?
I don't know, about her kind of being bummed out.
I don't want to bum her out, but, you know, again, things just get busy. I mean, I'm hoping that I can even hang out with her in the next 3 to 4 days.
Is that business days, or does that include weekends too? Why 3 to 4 days?
I really don't understand what you guys are after here.
Well, we just want to know why you keep blowing her off. And she wants to know why you keep blowing her off. And I feel like if you're not honest, and if you don't tell us or tell her, she's going to stop talking to you, and then you're going to lose your chance to go out with her.
All right, fine. If you guys must know, I'll tell you. But I don't want you guys to give her all of the information.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'll just give her the important stuff.
Okay. I had surgery, and I'm still healing up. So.
Are you okay?
Okay. Did you tell her you had surgery?
No, I didn't tell her, and I'm doing fine. I just I'm still recovering, and it's taking a little longer than they told me it would, and so, you know.
Okay. Well, that would probably be helpful, though, if you were talking to her and were like, hey, I had surgery, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to get into the particulars of the situation.
I don't think anyone's going to pry into your medical history.
Are you doing okay, health-wise?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. It was cosmetic surgery, so I'm not. It's not like it was, you know, my life wasn't hanging in the balance. It was just a cosmetic surgery, and it's taking a little longer to heal.
What sort of cosmetic surgery?
It was something below the waist.
What do you mean? You got
Something below the
surgery on
waist.
your junk?
What?
No, I didn't get. No, is that how it's? Yeah, I guess that is how it's noted.
Yeah, it sounded weird the way you explained it.
You're making it prettier somehow? I don't get it.
What'd you get done?
No, I didn't. It wasn't on my junk. I got butt implants.
You did not. You seriously got butt implants?
Yeah.
Like Kardashian-style butt implants.
No, I don't look like a Kardashian. I don't want to. No, I just sort of had not much down there for my whole life, and I do a lot. I go to the gym a lot, and nothing seems to happen. So I just want to look a little bit better in jeans and stuff like that. So that's not a big deal.
Does it hurt right now?
No, it doesn't hurt, but I mean, there's still some, a little bit of swelling, but it's not like I can take a girl out to a restaurant or sit in a movie theater.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
Sure.
I do also have to tell you that Nicole is actually on the other line listening to this conversation, Preston.
She's what?
She's listening, and she wants to talk to you.
Hi. Hi.
So uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, Preston. I don't know what to say.
This is such a bizarre.
I don't know. I mean, it looked fine to me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's just something I kind of had to get done. I've just always been a little insecure about that area.
Oh my gosh. It's just so like, I don't know. I just wouldn't peg you for. Okay.
Is this pretty shocking to hear that Preston was getting butt implants and that's why he hasn't been able to go out with you?
I didn't even know this is like a thing that guys do.
A lot of guys do, yeah.
I mean, it's your body. You do it whatever you want, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be really like.
Is it a turnoff for you, Nicole?
I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm on another planet. I feel really weird. I don't feel like turned off, or I just feel like confused.
I mean, well, now you know I wasn't blowing you off. I'm sorry that you kind of felt that I was, but I do want to see you. And like I was telling these guys, unfortunately, the timeline has just taken longer than it was initially projected. And hopefully in the next 3 to 4 days, if you're still up for it, I really do want to take you out.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you weren't blowing me off. I'm
the same guy, just have a different butt now.
I bet it's going to be fantastic. Aren't you curious to what it looks like, Nicole?
I mean, actually, Brooke, I'm kind of curious, yeah.
Oh, are you? Okay. Well, then let me ask Preston this. You guys haven't even gone out on a date yet, but Preston, when your butt heals up, you guys will go out? We'll pay for a date.
Really?
Yeah, we'll pay for it. Yeah. Nicole, do you still want to go out with Preston?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to sit down. It could be like...
stand-up date.
No, I don't want to be funny. I feel bad.
Well, I mean, I don't want it to be weird between us when we hang out. I don't want you to be like staring at it the whole time.
Okay, but it's already weird. It's already weird.
My eyes are up here, Nicole. My eyes are up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, like, how about this? Like, if I agree to go out, like, you have to wear tight pants because I have to see it. That's it. Because I won't be staring if I just,
all right.
you open the can of worms.
All my pants are going to be tighter.
Okay. You know what? I'll do you one better. We'll pay for the date, and Preston, I will personally buy you some yoga pants that you can wear off, that you can wear to show off your new butt.
I don't know about going out in yoga pants, but...
All right.
Hey, it's good money. You might as well show it off.
Congratulations, you guys. There wasn't really a second date because you guys haven't been out yet, but it is a successful second date update because you guys are going to go out, so that's good.
Well, this was the weirdest thing that I've ever done.
You got a butt implant, and this is the weirdest thing you've ever done. I find that hard to believe.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.